All right, you know the legend of the Trojan horse, right? The Greeks, fed up with Troy's nonsense, build this monster wooden horse, stuff it full of their elite warriors, and go, "Hey Trojans, here's a totally not suspicious peace gift." The Trojans, bless their overly trusting hearts, thought, "Oh, cool, a horse," and wheeled it into their city. Cut to the middle of the night. Greeks pop out like a bad horror movie, and boom, Troy is toast. Now imagine pulling that level of sneak attack in an argument. You play along, nodding, smiling, acting like you're 100% on their side, while secretly packing a counterattack that's ready to blow their logic straight to the moon. That's the Trojan horse argument in game theory. It's the ultimate debate nuke, perfect for when you're cornered but still want to walk away looking like the smartest person in the room. And yeah, it's just as deliciously devious as it sounds. Picture this. You're in a courtroom. The defendant's on trial for hacking a bank's system and shuffling money into shady offshore accounts. The prosecutor is throwing down evidence like it's a game of poker, stacking up proof that the crime leads straight to the defendant's computer. Our guy, sweating bullets. But then, boom, the defense lawyer casually strolls up and drops a Trojan horse. Sure, the illegal activity came from my client's computer, but there's no proof my client even knew about it. It's malware. The poor guy's laptop was turned into a zombie hacker by some faceless cybervillain. And just like that, the game flips. It's mental jujitsu, baby. The defense lawyer doesn't even try to deny the facts. They embrace them, twist them, and dump the problem right back in the prosecutor's lap. Now, instead of focusing on whether the crime happened, the whole case shifts to how it happened. It's like saying, "Yeah, I'll play by your rules, but guess what? We're changing them when you're not looking." And here's the kicker. They're doing it while hiding behind tech jargon like malware and cyber ghosts. Basically, stuff only your IT guy cares about. Meanwhile, the prosecutor's swinging at shadows like a guy trying to swat mosquitoes in the dark. And our defendant? He's sitting there like, man, this is better than Netflix. This is Game Theory 101, folks. You don't just fight the argument head on. You slip in a side door while they're distracted with something shiny. The defense plants the idea that malware, not the defendant, is the real criminal here. And while the prosecution's busy chasing this new invisible boogeyman, the real battle is happening inside that Trojan horse they just rolled into court. Game theorists live for this kind of stuff. Why? Because it shifts the fight onto weaker ground. Proving malware turned a computer into a zombie hacker? Way harder than just pointing a finger and saying, this is their laptop, so they're guilty. It's a next-level chess move. The Trojan horse argument is all about delivering a sweet-looking package of agreement, letting them wheel it into their fortress, and then boom, you launch your surprise attack from the inside. Sneaky little move, huh? Speaking of sneaky moves, let's hop over to Wall Street. Picture this hedge fund hotshot. Let's call him Chad, because of course it's Chad, showing up on TV with a smile so fake it makes your teeth hurt just looking at it. He's all like, "We just bought a massive position in stock X. It's super undervalued, guys. Long-term potential. You're going to want to get in on this." Sounds like your financial fairy godmother just showed up, right? But wait, behind that cheesy grin, Chad's running a classic Trojan horse play. He's already scooped up millions of shares before making this announcement. And now, he's counting on you and every other retail investor to jump in and pump the price up. Because hey, if Big Money Chad says it's good, it must be good, right? So while you and every other Robin Hood warrior are scrambling to buy, Chad's over there hammering the sell button like a kid playing whack-a-mole. He cashes out big time while you're still figuring out how to spell limit order. And guess what you're left holding? The hot potato stock that's about to nosedive like it's got lead shoes on. And as you watch that stock price plummet, you can almost hear Chad's smug little voice in your head. Thanks for playing, sucker. It's game theory on steroids. Chad knows that people can't resist a sure thing. So he plays the nice guy, flashes that grin, and makes bank while you're left holding the bag. Classic Trojan horse. Sell you a dream, walk away with the cash. Whether it's hedge fund bras playing you like a fiddle, politicians sneaking in pet projects, or social media algorithms making you feel like you're just browsing while they're actually reading your mind, it's all the same game. They wrap up their real intentions in a shiny package, and before you know it, you've opened the door wide. But don't feel too bad. We've all fallen for a Trojan horse or two. It's like signing up for a free trial and realizing you just agreed to a lifetime subscription. The trick to winning is simple. Look past the shiny stuff and ask yourself, what's really inside this horse? Because odds are, it's not the cute little pony you were hoping for. It's an army waiting to wreck your day. So next time, maybe you'll be the one pulling off a Trojan horse argument. Just remember, pick your battles wisely. It's not always about being right. It's about looking right. And if you can do that while hiding a few clever tricks up your sleeve, congratulations, you're basically a game theorist in the making. Just don't forget to spring the trap at the right moment, or you might end up like Troy, right before the flames started. And here's the fun part. Once you spot a Trojan horse, you start seeing them everywhere. That sweet political promise? Trojan horse. That too good to be true stock tip? Trojan horse. That casual compliment before your friend asks you for a favor? Yep, Trojan freaking horse. But here's the kicker. If you really want to win the game, it's not about avoiding Trojan horses. It's about learning to ride one yourself. Because once you understand the strategy, you can play it like a pro. You can be the one sneaking past defenses, shifting the battlefield, and pulling off the mental heist of the century. So, next time you find yourself in a debate, a negotiation, or just trying to convince your roommate to take out the trash, remember the Greeks. Build your horse, hide your argument, and when the moment's right, spring the trap. Who knows? Maybe after this, you'll be pulling Trojan horse moves left and right. Just remember, don't get too cocky. The only thing worse than losing to a Trojan horse is getting caught using one. All right, folks, that's the playbook for today. If you like this, hit that like button, subscribe for more sneaky strategies, and drop a comment below with the best Trojan horse moment you've pulled off. Or better yet, tell me about the time you got hit by one. I want to hear those stories. And remember, it's not about winning the argument. It's about mastering the game. Till next time, keep those horses ready.